members of the teaching staffs from the various schools that have been participating in this essay competition. Dear essayists from various schools who expressed their voice in this wonderful essay. You are very much welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emmanuel Ochan Oloya. I am supporting JLOF Uganda as a program lead, volunteer, and also in this particular project, I'm fast-tracking the achievements of the progress and progress of the program or project as a M&E officer. Allow me, guest of honor, to briefly give you a background of this particular project. This project is called Highlighting Gender Equality Champion among men and boys in Uganda. It is a project that is being funded by Swedish Institute, implemented by JLOF Uganda and Sweden in partnership with NPIG Northwood Production Group, which is based in Gulu. We are also working in collaboration with the Kigum Municipal Government, which is supporting also implementation. Guest of honor, allow me to briefly tell you that why this project has been put together. It was on the background and the backdrop that Uganda, with a population of 45.9 million, has female and male. All of these female and male are subject of national development. The gender intervention that we do is supposed to give capacity for both male and female in Uganda to be able to realize the potential of development in this country. Uganda was ranked 131st on Gender Inequality Index. Actually, bottom third in the world. We Ugandans are not. Some 95% of Uganda women had experienced physical and sexual violence. Cultural norms, poverty in Kitgum here, which is very high. We estimate multidimensional poverty at 67%. Alcoholism also very high. Depression, multiple partners, lack of male engagement, as we know about this. The men and the female gender are always portrayed as the superior category. And this does not put our female gender in the correct place. The another problem that we have, and which has made this project to come into play, was that current right activists are mainly female. Those who are talking about gender rights are mainly what? Female. We want the men also to join on board, to proclaim, to preach the gospel about how both genders are supposed to be treated very well. And that is why this project has been put together. In Uganda, you are guest of honor, you know very well it is very difficult to talk about gender because of the bill for this, because these are very critical issues. Somebody will get out from here and will start saying, we have heard JLOF talking about gender. What are they? Is not there anything underground? This, you are guest of honor, we want to make it very clear. You are not participating in any illegal activity. The objective of this project is to strengthen democracy, human rights, and freedom of expression in Uganda by actively involving men and boys as gender equality champions. That is the situation of men and women in Uganda, in the country, and those are what prompted the establishment or the initiation of this project. Guest of honor, allow me also to briefly indicate some of the benefits of this project. By advocating for women's rights, men can be able to promote equal opportunities and intervene in instances of bias and discrimination in this country and in this community. By implementing this project, we achieve improved business performance for both male and female businessmen. We want to create a more peaceful and thriving and sustainable community. When you keep on telling a man that is the only one who is supposed to be considered important, you will be promoting gender-based violence. By telling the boys who are still young at the primary and tender age, gentlemen, I've already said the stakeholders who are implementing the project, NPG, guest of honor, who is represented here. Under this project, they will be producing film and short clips on gender and how to promote gender. You will be, in a short period of time, be seeing clips of films and videos that are producing and insinuating how gender should be promoted and to encourage men and boys on gender equality. You have already been introduced, the person from NPG that is based in Bulu, our partner. The essay falls under this project. We are giving voice to male and female, boys and girls. Under this project, writing of essay is supposed to give somebody a platform for expression. Jeremiah Lucas of Pira Foundation is implementing this essay as part of this project to give a platform for boys and girls to be able to express themselves, to give their voice on what they understand about gender and what they can do about gender and what the society should do about gender. Briefly, that is briefly about the project. Guest of honor and members, I want to use this opportunity to call upon each one of us who have been able to come for this meeting. Number one, I want to request that JLOF platform. We have a JLOF platform which is online. We are inviting people to follow us. We are inviting people to give their expression on our platforms. If you have anything to write, you can write in our platforms to be able to express your feelings. We are also requesting the students continue participating in our awareness campaign, essay competitions. We are also going to be having what we call exemplary men. The exemplary men is the agenda champions. They are selecting men in Kitgum who are exemplary. And we will use that opportunity to show good behaviors to the community of Kitgum. I think those are some of the remarks that I wanted to give briefly about this project. Guest of honor and Honorable Mayor, who has just left a bit, I am sure he's going to be coming. He has left a bit, but there was something that I wanted to read concerning Jeremiah Lucas Opera Foundation, but I think he will get it in absentia, but the guest of honor allow me to read briefly this foundation and the founder, Jeremiah Lucas Opera. It is unfortunate that the mayor has been able to leave, but I am sure this was a message that was to be directed to him. Jeremiah Lucas Opera, as we may know, ladies and gentlemen, is a man, an educationalist, who, after his name, this foundation was established. The foundation is established to preserve the legacy and to promote the ideals of his distinguished service in Uganda. He respectfully operated in this country as a gentleman, and this foundation was established after his name. I wish to read some of the achievements that Jeremiah Lucas Opera was able to achieve in this country. Many of you are young people, but you do not know he was a Ugandan IGP. And I say IGP, if you know Kali Kaihura, who was the IGP, this was a gentleman who was an IGP in this country sometimes back. Jeremiah Lucas Opera is a champion of education and development. As the first elected chairperson of Acholi District Council in 1962, Opera was passionately dedicated to education. His leadership was directly responsible for the resolution that led to the establishment of Kitgum High School. This Kitgum High School that some of you are from, was established after. Is a cornerstone of learning in our municipality that has educated generation of leaders. Guest of honor, I want you to also know that it was the same man who led non-violent struggle for Uganda to independence. During his tenure as headmaster in Lera Paluo, he helped mobilize national effort that contributed to exertion, decision, making pressure on British government culminating into attainment of self-governance in 1961, and finally Uganda getting independence in 1962, as we all know. Not only that, after resigning as district chairperson, he served the nation with distinguished. His role includes serving as experts of Organization of African Unity during the Congo crisis, and as chief political advisor in presidential office. I think you are aware. Let me further read some achievement of the same father. He played a critical role, instrumental role in ending tyranny. Founding Uganda National Liberation Front, and was a key facilitator of historic Mosi Conference. He was a facilitator at the Mosi Conference. We know the Mosi Conference, not so? Student, do we know Mosi Conference? The Mosi Conference was a conference that was held in Tanzania, when the government of Amin that ran from 1971 to 79 was making tyranny in Uganda, as you know. Many people did not know what to do in Uganda to support the citizens of the country. It was only strong-hearted colleagues and fellows who made arrangement to organize a conference in Mosi, Tanzania, to charter a way how the country can come out of tyranny. The Mosi conference elected people, selected people who were supposed to come and run tentatively Uganda. People like Geoffrey Binaiza and Professor Yusuf Lule, as you know. They were elected at this conference in Mosi, and they came and replicated the organs of Mosi conference. Lucas Opera was the facilitator. When I say facilitator, you know, the one who was at the core of arranging this conference so that Ugandans can be liberated from tyranny of then Amin regime. You know this very well, ladies and gentlemen. And it led to the fall of Amin in 1979. 1979. He was from 71 to 1979. The late Opera steadfast commitment to justice, democracy, and national unity continues to inspire both present and future generations. It is therefore our humble submission to naming of one of the road in Kitgum, your guest of honor, in honor of the name of this our founding father, and we believe is a good tribute to serve, to give service to the nation and its legacy of leadership and sacrifice and patriotism. I will respectfully request that Municipal Council, in the exercise of its mandate, pass a resolution to designate a new or any existing road with the municipality or in the municipality as Jeremiah Lucas Opera Foundation. We humbly request. This is a very humble request because we have seen around there, we have prominent people, allocated roads, but the best way to serve this country, your guest of honor, is to advocate that a road, a whole and something prominent, we think a road will do to keep its legacy burning, to keep the prayer of Ugandans burning by allocating a road in his name. Naming a road after Jeremiah Lucas Opera is more than an act of remembrance. It is an endurance investment in civic education to the people of Uganda and the people of Kitgum at large. Such a gesture would serve a prominent reminder to present the future generation of the values he embodied. Public service, commitment to education, and the principle peaceful leadership. It would also be correct and historical to affirm its rightful place in the physical and cultural landscape of Kitgum. Moreover, your guest of honor, it would stand as to his community, his country, and the world, and the foundation stands ready to provide any additional documentation, clarification, or support that may be required to facilitate due consideration of this request, your guest of honor. If the council, the municipal may want additional documentation, any support to grant, make this grant possible, we, Jeremiah Lucas Opera Foundation, are ready to support any initiative. Consideration for this important matter, your guest of honor and Honorable His Worship Mayor who has just left. That is a request. I want to take the opportunity to ask the chairperson of board, yes, to officially hand this request to the the guest of honor. Please, Chairman, Board of Governor, it is inside. May you come officially and request this, hand over this request in the capacity of the Board of Governor of Jeremiah Lucas Opera. And ladies and gentlemen, I request that after handing over the request, please let us give some round of applause, because we are in support of granting a road to Jeremiah Lucas Opera. Not so? Is there anybody who knows Ojili? Ojili, dear? Odong Monica, let us give a hand clap for this, ladies and gentlemen. Please, let's not be dormant. We are happy a road will be, and we are praying a road will be allocated for Jeremiah Lucas Opera as the founding father. Thank you very much, participants. Thank you for those who have been able to participate, to express their views in essays. Thank you, the juries. I thank also the Northwood Production for taking their trouble to come to Kitgum all the way from Gulu. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You are very much welcome. Thank you.